Edmund Spenser, born around 1552 in London, received education at Merchant Taylors' School and Cambridge University. Though his parentage remains unclear, he claimed connection to the noble Spenser family, likely belonging to a northern Flavian branch. After leaving Cambridge in 1576, Spenser's whereabouts are unknown for a few years, possibly spent in the north of England. He emerged in London in 1579, joining the literary circle of Sir Philip Sidney and the Earl of Leicester, who introduced him to Queen Elizabeth I and encouraged his poetic endeavours, particularly in classical metres. In 1580, Sidney's support led to Spenser's appointment as secretary to Lord Grey de Wilton, newly appointed Lord Deputy of Ireland. Spenser spent 18 years in Ireland, serving the English government and witnessing the turmoil of rebellion and unrest. His dedication was acknowledged with the grant of Kilcolman Castle and an estate in 1589. He returned to London in 1589 to publish the first three books of The Faerie Queene and revisited in 1595 with more installments. However, tragedy struck in 1598 when Kilcolman Castle was destroyed in a rebellion, resulting in the loss of one of Spenser's children. Disheartened, he returned to London, where he died in 1599, reportedly due to poverty, as noted by Ben Jonson. Spenser's collection of minor poems showcases his diverse literary talents. The Shepherd's Calendar consists of 12 eclogues, each representing a month of the year. These eclogues feature pastoral characters engaging in dialogue, demonstrating Spenser's skill in imitating classical pastoral models. His deliberate use of archaic language and dialect, typical of rustic settings, adds authenticity to the work. In 1591, Spenser published a volume of miscellaneous poems, including The Ruins of Time, The Tears of Muses, Mother Hubbard's Tale, and The Ruins of Rome. These poems vary in theme and style, showcasing Spenser's versatility as a poet. Amority contains 88 Petrarchan sonnets celebrating the progression of his love, while Epithalamin is a joyous ode written in honor of his marriage. Colin Cloud's Come Home Again, published in the same year, offers personal insights but is criticized for being verbose. In 1596, Spenser released 4 hymns and Prothalamion. While Prothalamion is not as esteemed as his earlier works, it remains a notable composition. Spenser's shorter poems highlight his lyrical ability, though some critics find his style overly ornate and lacking in density. Nevertheless, his odes possess a commanding presence, captivating both the mind and the ear. Works like Mother Hubbard's Tale exhibit Spenser's satirical prowess, though in a sharp and censorious manner. Spenser's prose work, A View of the Present State of Ireland, provides insights into his opinions on Irish affairs. Unfortunately, his views are notably hostile towards the Irish people, and his proposed methods for resolving issues appear extreme and could be perceived as promoting terrorism. The writing style of the famlet is described as unremarkable. The Faerie Queene, despite being Spenser's most significant work, is marked by complexity and beauty. Its composition spanned several years, with the first 3 books published in 1589 and the subsequent 3 in 1596. Additional fragments of Book 7 were released posthumously. The plot is intricate, with each of the 12 books focusing on a specific knight representing virtues like holiness, temperance, and chastity. Prince Arthur emerges as a central figure marrying Gloriana, the queen of fairyland. The allegory within the poem is multifaceted, intertwining moral and religious themes with political historical elements. Characters like Gloriana and Duessa symbolize real-life figures such as Queen Elizabeth and Mary, Queen of Scots. Despite its complex plot, the poem is celebrated for its richly wrought beauty, subtle melodies, and vivid imagery, which continue to influence poets like Milton, Keats, and Tennyson. Spenser's meticulous attention to technique, including the use of an archaic diction and the invention of words, contributes to the poem's enduring appeal. The Spenserian stanza, introduced by Spenser, remains a vital component of English poetry, enhancing the narrative pace and the interwoven harmonies. Spenser's adept use of alliteration, vowel music, and cadence adds to the sumptuousness of the poem, making it almost unrivaled in its artistic execution.